niet toe. Ik kom hier nooit meer. Oh, jongen, niet toe, wat zeg.
Let's go. Actually, don't go anymore.
Venturing into abandoned buildings can be terrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone, or something, you'd rather never meet? Like this first encounter, shared by King Almighty, a Dutch YouTube channel known for pushing boundaries, led by Kursat and his tightly knit group of friends who seem more drawn to danger than deterred by it. Their videos often blur the line between reckless fun and real risk, and this time, they've chosen a destination that carries a reputation. Even they don't take lightly. An abandoned slaughterhouse. Rumors swirl around the place. Talk of squatters, strange noises, and more than one dangerous encounter. But it's not just urban legends they're chasing. Kursat and the crew want answers, and they're willing to risk the silence turning into something else to get them.
Hé, daar zijn militairen, boys. Kijk uit. Zie je die militairenwagen? We pakken even een omweg om minder op te vallen voor de militairen, want we mogen hier eigenlijk niet komen. En daarachter hebben ze een hele grote basis.
Weet je wat ik deze jack heb aangedaan?
Hoezo?
Omdat het slachthuis is koud.
Ja, ik weet. Het slachthuis is koud, man. Is toch een vrieskast daar zo?
Ja, dan
Want het slachthuis is, dus koud daar altijd, man.
Nee, weet je hoe het koud daar is?
Ja?
Omdat het daar bezeten is. Altijd iets wat bezeten is, altijd kouder dan buiten.
Oké, heb ik weer wat nieuws geleerd bij. Ik ga wat horen. Kijk daar, dat is het gebouw waar ze zitten. Er is niks achter ons, hè?
They're forced to shift their route, cutting through overgrown backroads to avoid military patrols nearby. The area is active, uniformed guards, vehicles with tinted windows, and fences topped with motion sensors. It's not just a matter of sneaking in. It's about not being seen at all.
Hé, deze achteringang is wel niet barkie, hè? Nee, kijk, die witte strepen op de grond zijn weg. Hoor je dat? Nee, daar. Daar beneden.
Ik heb andere woorden net ook al.
Ja, maar dat is waar die koelkast is.
Dat is...
Kan ook gewoon wind zijn. Hè?
Nee joh.
Nee, joh, wat... Hoor je dat? En hebben we ons gehoord. Boys, weer naar binnen of niet? Weet je zeker? Wees scherp, laat mij voorop. En ze zijn met meerdere. Uitkijk. Clear elke room.
As they draw closer to the slaughterhouse, the air itself seems to change. Thicker, colder, charged with something they can't quite name. Faint sounds drift from within the building, something shifting just out of view. And yet, despite every instinct urging caution, the group presses forward. Whatever waits inside, they've already decided. They're going in.
Ja.
Was dat niet echt dicht?
Ja, nee, dat was een beetje open.
Hoe is het niet omhoog?
Luister, iemand verstopt zich hier, hè? Ik hoor stemmen. Boys, chill, ik hoor stemmen. Gaan we kijken. Hou iemand onze rug in de gaten. Hè? Ik hoor het achter ons. Als er iets gebeurt, volg mij in, broertje. Hier was een boelie gevallen toen. Is nog toen we aan het wegrennen waren?
Doors that were sealed last time are now open, and distant noises echo from deep within the halls. The structure groans, reacting to their presence. And in that moment, they all feel it. They're not alone in here.
Hé, die deur is helemaal gesloten. Hé, het ruikt hier naar wiet. Mensen hebben hier zo gekiefd. Mensen hebben hier zo gerookt, boys, recent. Ik denk dat dat die mensen waren die we hoorden. Ik ruik hier wiet.
The room they entered is thick with the scent of fresh weed. Someone has been here, recently, and maybe still is. Every sense is on edge. It's not just the presence of others that rattles them. It's the knowledge that whoever's inside knows they've arrived, but still they keep going, as their curiosity overweighs their fear, but only if they knew what was waiting for them.
Oké, zien jullie al die dingen op de muur? Zie je dat? Zijn machetes sneden. Hij slaat erop.
Wat zijn nieuwe spullen?
Het zijn nieuwe spullen hier, kijk hier. Dit was er eerst niet. En hij heeft zelfs een beetje... Kijk al deze gerroes. Die was er niet, deze trap was er niet. Hij heeft zelfs opgeruimd een beetje. Die stang.
Hier zo, dit was de span.
Kijk hoe eng dat is, boys. Kijk hoe creepy dat is, ja?
Ruikt naar alcohol.
Ruikt naar alcohol.
Waar?
Toch? Ja, ik ruik het. Bro, hier zijn mensen geweest. We ruiken wierie en alcohol. Ze zijn er alleen nu niet. We hebben echt net geluk gehad. Kijk deze kamer. Creepy, jongen. Kijk, dit is ook nieuw. Hey, het ruikt hier heel erg naar alcohol. Kijk, ze hebben hier zo gedronken, zie je? Huh? Ja, dat doen ze om geld mee te verdienen. Zodat ze alcohol en drugs kunnen houden. Ja, laat maar liggen.
Deeper inside, they find what can only be described as a hideout. New supplies, fresh bedding, and they smell alcohol, strong and sour. For some time, they venture through all the abandoned structures. Yet, it's quiet. Too quiet. But just as the group decides to call it a day, they hear something, and that's when things start to shift.
Hallo?
Ik ga kijken.
Nee, chill hem. Hey, chill hem. Maak je gedragje. Hey, er is iemand daar binnen. Chill hem. Hey, niet gek doen.
Hallo? Hallo?
Hey, Lutu. Ik kom hier nooit meer heen.
Die pomp gaan naar licht.
Oh, Lutu, wat is.
Without speaking, they turn toward the sound, scanning the darkness. Then he emerges. A man, tall, aggressive, and charging straight at them.
Hey, Lutu. Oh, Lutu, wat is.
There was no time to ask questions, no time to think. The group bolts, feet pounding against broken concrete, breath sharp in their lungs. They didn't look back, not once. Whatever that was, it wasn't just a squatter, and whatever he wanted, it wasn't a conversation. By the time they reach safety, their nerves are frayed, their adrenaline spent. The slaughterhouse falls behind them, swallowed once again by silence. But they know one thing for certain. They're never going back. Not after this. Some places warn you, others chase you out. And this one? It did both. What they left behind was chaos, a place that pushed back. But not every encounter with the abandoned ends in a chase. Sometimes the fear creeps in slowly, not from what's hiding in the dark, but from realizing you've stepped into someone else's life. And as these next explorers would soon discover, there's a different kind of unease that comes from exploring a place that isn't empty at all, but quietly occupied. Exploring with Josh is a channel that's become a staple of the urban exploration world, known for turning decaying buildings and forgotten places into stories worth telling. At the center of it all is Josh, whose curiosity seems to sharpen in the face of danger. In this video, he's joined by his close friend Alex as they investigate the interior of an abandoned 1920s building in California. It's a Mediterranean-style structure, once built for community, now hollowed out by time and neglect. For years it sat idle, untouched, slowly being consumed by the elements. And today it's more than just empty. It's unpredictable. The kind of place where the line between exploration and intrusion blurs the moment you step inside.
Dude, this fireplace still has wood inside. Oh, dude, what? There's a backpack here. We just seen someone else here. They scared me. Doing photo shoots or just home? Oh, okay. Really old school basketball court. Oh, sorry. Hey. The person that was squatting here seems actually really nice. They're just talking for a bit. That's cool. Dude, the thing about the west side compared to the east side is that most people on the west side are like way nicer. You go to the east side, everyone's just going, and they're really mean. But here, everyone's just smiling. I mean, obviously, that's not everyone, but most of the people here are way more happier. Tell me not. Tell me not.
They're not alone. It's a reminder that these buildings, as abandoned as they may seem, are often claimed by those with nowhere else to go. Josh and his friend remain calm. Luckily, that girl had anything but bad intentions. And Josh and Alex are aware that encounters like this require respect more than anything else. For a moment, tension fades, but it doesn't vanish.
Oh, dude, this is the famous shot. All you guys who are in California and LA, you're all coming in here for this picture. It's definitely you in here. Yo. I'm actually glad I got to see it too, though. Man, remember, people, this place is built in the 1920s. This is old as hell.
They continue their path deeper through the structure. In one chamber, charred wood still lies inside an ancient fireplace. A quiet record of more recent life. Someone had been keeping warm. These clues don't just tell a story of time, but of survival. Of people passing through, leaving just enough behind to make their presence undeniable.
We just heard a huge bang. Either it's that girl that was here, that's sleeping here, or it's someone else. So we're just gonna slowly walk through. Oh. This wasn't here. What? That wasn't here. Oh, you're right. We this wasn't here. Yo. We're gonna whisper for a little. Oh, people are fighting out here. We got fights going on outside. We hear banging in here. I don't know what's going on.
The constant activity in and around this place adds a whole new layer to the exploration, one they hadn't anticipated when they first arrived. And yet, despite the unease it brings, they continue forward. Cautious, yes, but not shaken. That brief encounter with the girl had been calm, even strangely reassuring. And for now, that quiet moment of humanity gives them the confidence to keep going. Already aware of the activity surrounding the building, both Alex and Josh managed to keep their composure. The tension was there, undeniable, but they kept reminding themselves that another encounter wouldn't necessarily mean danger, even though, deep down, they knew it still could.
This door shape is literally like a freaking asylum ward. Oh, snap. Good riddance to Loki, the ghost. I'm literally checking the corners of everything because, like, I don't know what's gonna be here. We've been hearing so much freaking noises here. Entering hell. Maybe we'll check up there too, actually. There's another upstairs after. These are the rooms.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Oh, okay.
Oh, dude. There's a lot of people up here living. We're just gonna go. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this ain't our floor.
For Josh and Alex, this was the sign to leave. Whatever thrill had brought them here had long since faded, replaced by a creeping awareness that they were no longer exploring. They were intruding. This wasn't just an abandoned structure. It was a people's shelter, someone's last refuge. And as much as they were drawn to uncovering what was inside, they knew this wasn't their story to tell. Not here. Not like this. With quiet steps and lowered voices, they backed away, out of respect and out of the quiet understanding that survival sometimes looks like this. In the end, some places aren't meant to be captured on camera, only quietly left behind. They slipped out the way they came in, the cold air hitting harder than before. And as they looked back at the silent, rotting shell of the building, it was no longer the decay or the darkness that stayed with them. It was the knowledge that someone, right now, might be watching from behind those boarded windows, not haunting the place, but simply calling it home. Some places leave you with a silent understanding, an unspoken agreement not to return. But even when the danger isn't loud, the feeling of trespass lingers, and that's what makes the next location even more unsettling. Because in this next clip, they aren't walking into silence this time. They're stepping into a place where the walls feel like they remember. And that video comes again from the popular YouTube channel Exploring with Josh. In this episode, Josh is joined by a group of friends to investigate a 6-story hotel that's been left to rot in silence. Rumored to be haunted and occasionally inhabited by squatters, this hotel has long attracted the curious and the cautious.
This was a night. Oh damn, a nightclub. Yeah. Oh look at that. Someone's heel. That's cool. Dude, this is like where they were dancing, huh? The strippers were up here and everybody was dancing up here. The mirrors keep freaking me out. Yeah. It's pretty, dude, this, yeah, oh yeah, there's the couches. So this is a pretty good bar. Yeah, it does. It's a saloon bar? So we had a saloon bar, huh?
From the moment they step inside, it's clear this isn't just any abandoned property. Once a vibrant space filled with music and nightlife, the building now stands hollowed out, its memories suspended in dust and silence. And the deeper they walk, the heavier the air becomes, as if the building itself is reluctant to let them in.
Oh, I heard it too.
I've been in here 5 minutes and we're already like flipping shit.
Okay. It's kind of boring. Oh, that's the front door. We posted a picture of this to Instagram.
Oh, the same
picture? Yeah.
That's not, that goes to a balcony. Yeah, it just goes to a balcony. Okay, it's pitch black in here. Oh, that scared me. I just saw something down there. No, we can't see anything in here. I'm just seeing, my eyes are the camera. Not seeing anything else.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you fine.
This camera the proper people are using is unbelievable. We're in a pitch black room, and their camera's just visibly showing everything. It's amazing.
Kids? What am I stepping on?
Dude, only you know. There's a huge metal pipe under your foot.
I can't see anything.
That's probably.
As they descend into the basement, the energy shifts. Gone is the elegance of the upper floors. Rusted tools, shattered glass, and discarded furniture line the corridors. There's a moment when they come across a single random toilet standing alone in the middle of a room, and the absurdity of it underlines how far this place has unraveled. Yet, even down here, among the decay, the silence remains oppressive. As they venture further to the upper levels, the building tightens around them. Hallways shrink, doors hang torn from their frames, and every step feels like they're being drawn closer to something that doesn't want to be found. And it seems that feeling wasn't coming out of nowhere. Because as the group was heading back down to leave, they started hearing noises.
My God.
Oh yeah, this is like a penthouse kind of thing. They're just a shitty.
I feel like we're gonna fall through. I feel really weak.
Brian, this would be a lot more scary if it was with us too. I think before me, so.
Oh yeah,
For real.
More people. Yeah.
Dude, this door just completely got cut through. Cut open.
Like this door.
Someone's here. Let's get up here.
Get out. Go. Let's get out.
Shh. Let's walk. Alright, so there's someone in here right now. Let's go.
And then it happened. Loud footsteps echoed down the hallway, followed by a voice, guttural and angry. Panic set in, and the group didn't wait to analyze. They bolted. Their flashlights swing wildly across peeling walls and gaping doorways as they race down stairwells, breath tight, hearts pounding. Whoever was in that building didn't want company and made that very clear. Outside, adrenaline still coursed through their veins. No one said much, but they didn't need to. There's no way to know what exactly was inside that hotel. Maybe a squatter, maybe something else. But in places like this, it's not always about the proof. It's about the feeling. And what they felt was enough. Enough to remind them that some places aren't just abandoned. Sometimes, it's not what you hear that stays with you. It's what you almost see. The group fled that hotel without looking back. But what if the thing waiting for you doesn't move at all? What if it simply watches? That brings us to the next clip, because this time, no one's running. Instead, someone captures something strange from a distance, and what is caught might be even harder to explain. In 2013, a man noticed strange pulsing lights coming from within an abandoned factory near his home. According to him, the building's fire alarm had inexplicably gone off, despite there being no sign of activity, no reason for a trigger. Intrigued and unsettled, he began filming. In the video's description, he notes that in the 30 years he's lived nearby, he has never once seen a single person or vehicle enter or leave the premises. The factory had always been lifeless, until now.
So I'm here in front of the Leviton factory, which has been closed for some time. I was just going to walk to drop off a Netflix. All of a sudden I see a bunch of flashing lights inside this building. I'm not sure if anyone's in that building right now. I'm not sure if the fire department's going to come, but it'd be pretty bad if there was a fire in this building because my house isn't that far away. And the lights are flashing in more than one wing of the building. I don't hear any sound, which is strange. Normally the sound of a fire alarm going off is deafening. And it looks like there's one light on there. Could be somebody in an office, but who knows?
As the flashing continues, the camera lingers on the building's upper windows. In the comment section, multiple viewers claim they can see a face in the right window, something pale, motionless, and watching. Others mention a similar impression in the final seconds of the footage.
Stairwell, don't see anybody there.
Attempts were made to enhance the image, adjusting the contrast, correcting colors. And in a single frame, something emerges.
Don't see anybody there.
The outline of a face, or at least something that resembles one. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's there. Whether it's a trick of compression, random pixels forming a familiar shape, or something real, is impossible to say. But once you see it, it's hard to unsee. So, what do you think? Could there really have been someone or something peeking through the window? Not all eerie moments come with answers. Sometimes, it's just a flicker in a window, just long enough to question what you saw. But while that factory remains silent and distant, our next story brings us back inside, to a place far larger, far darker, and filled with echoes of something more human. Or at least, it starts that way. Brian and Michael, two friends known for their passion of exploring and photographing forgotten places, have built an audience around their deep curiosity and quiet courage. Through their channel, The Proper People, they venture into the shadows of what once was, places abandoned by time, yet still echoing with memory. In this video, they travel to the outskirts of St. Louis, Missouri, to explore the ruins of Jamestown Mall. Once a bustling shopping destination, the mall was shuttered in 2014. What remains now is a crumbling shell, its empty corridors haunted by rot, silence, and the occasional sound of something moving just out of frame.
Yeah, that thing caught my ankle. So.
I hope we find an easier way out.
Here. Like this, I'm gonna set my camera up.
It looks like something was driving in here.
Yeah, but look how ripped out it looks. They probably
know.
have demolition trucks driving through here or something.
We should definitely be out of here by 7 a.m. I'm hoping it's just this anchor and not the whole mall.
Because this is more than just scrappers.
Yeah.
Oh, these were the escalators.
Yeah.
They ripped out the escalators. Oh, but the ones up there are still there.
We need to find a way up. There's got to be a stairwell somewhere.
It's an exit sign.
Exit. Yes.
Is this into the main? Okay,
Stairs. Let's get the hell out of this area.
Getting inside wasn't really easy. It took some maneuvering, ducking past collapsed beams, stepping through jagged concrete, squeezing through openings carved by demolition crews, but they finally made it in. The mall greets them with a hollow echo and the groan of strained steel. The air smells of dust and damp decay. And so, Brian and Michael press forward with care, knowing well that any wrong step could end the night early. But little did they know that the decay of this place wouldn't be the only thing they should have watched out for.
The steps of the escalator are missing.
Here's part of the track system for it. They're taking apart the escalators. Wow.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in here during the daytime. They're going to be actively working.
They're actively demolishing parts.
Yeah. Here, there's a door.
Yeah.
It says emergency exit though, and it doesn't look like it's been opened yet. Oh, wait, right here.
Okay. Yeah, someone did it for us. Opened a doorway.
It goes somewhere.
I'll pop in there.
Yeah.
My shoes are covered in muck. They slipped out.
This place is nasty.
Oh, there's a ton of stuff in here. Pass this through, I guess.
Yeah, this one's pretty tight. Maybe we should have brought the tripods this direction too. Oh.
For a moment, the tension thickens, sharp and immediate. The presence of another person, unexpected and silent until now, shifts the energy. It becomes clear they're not alone in this building, and maybe never were.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Were you hiding?
I didn't know who you were.
We're just taking pictures.
Here, grab your bag.
You scared me. I just saw you just come up from the floor. Sorry for scaring you. Yeah.
Do you know if they show up at a certain time in the morning to start doing construction?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually they leave about like dark. All right, they show up. We try
Right
to
around
leave.
seven.
Yeah, we run around at about 7.
Six.
Yeah, 6.
6 a.m.?
We try to get out about 6.
Okay.
Yeah. They're outside.
They're outside, so don't let them see your
That's a lot
lights.
of
Okay.
light, man.
Do not let them see your lights.
Okay.
They're over there by Sears, but they do patrol.
Right on the front side.
Okay.
They don't come in unless you give them a reason.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah, we'll be careful with the lights.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Fortunately, the figures in the dark weren't threats, just a pair of scrappers, worn down by time and habit, with no interest in confrontation. The exchange was cautious at first, but respectful. They spoke plainly, warning Brian and Michael about the risks. Security patrols sweep the grounds, and flashlights are a dead giveaway. If you're spotted, there won't be questions, only consequences. But what followed was unexpected. The scrappers offered to guide them, pointing out which paths were safest and which corners still held something worth seeing. For a brief moment, strangers became allies, sharing this collapsing maze like old tenants giving a final tour. Eventually, they parted ways, each group disappearing into their own stretch of ruin. And while the tension never quite left, Brian and Michael moved on with a renewed sense of calm, because things could have gone differently. As it turns out, demolition on the mall would stall shortly after their visit, and Jamestown Mall was demolished at the end of 2023, its long decay finally complete. Now, only this footage remains, a record of its final hours, and a reminder that even in places stripped of life, something always stays behind, whether it's memory or something else entirely. Some places are eerie because of what's gone, others because of what still lingers. And while Jamestown Mall was crumbling toward its final breath, the next location held something far more immediate, alive in its silence, watching from within. This is Uosov, a YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Uosov Amati. He mostly documents his thrilling explorations of America's most abandoned buildings. Sometimes he ventures alone, and other times he's accompanied by friends. Today, he's lucky to have his close friend Jaden by his side. But nothing could prepare them for what they'd face in this eerie, abandoned school. The abandoned school has been left untouched since 1979. Over the years, this place has gained a notorious reputation, rumored to be haunted, a site for squatter activity, and the scene of multiple shootings. Despite these chilling stories, Uosov and Jaden aren't deterred. They decide to explore the school in broad daylight, hoping it will be somewhat safer. But safety is an illusion. Not even 5 minutes into their exploration, things take a terrifying turn.
What the fuck was that noise? Sounded like it came through here.
The sharp scrape of metal dragging across the wall can be heard, sending chills down their spines. Is it a sign that they aren't alone? Nervously, they press on, and soon stumble upon something even more disturbing.
Just help me.
Drawings on the wall. The eerie drawings and messages hint at recent activity. But who would leave such chilling signs behind? Despite their growing unease, Uosov and Jaden decide to push further into the school.
Hey guys, so these are all the bullets we found. There's like a 12 gauge shell there, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a 9mm bullet. I don't know what bullet this is. Maybe you lot can tell me. I'll leave the school here.
On the upper floor, they find empty bullet casings, just as the stories had warned. And that's when everything escalates.
Go on. Hello? It's probably just an explorer, man. Hello? Are you an explorer? Let's talk to him, he's not gonna fucking kill us.
He obviously does not want us here.
Hello?
Didn't look like these.
Actually, don't go any more.
They catch a glimpse of a figure at the end of the hallway. The person is wearing a hood, obscuring their face, making it impossible to identify who it is. When the two friends attempt to confront him, it quickly becomes clear he doesn't want them there. Panic sets in and they bolt for the exit, but escaping is far from easy. As quietly as possible, they navigate their way toward the school's staircase, hoping to find an exit and get out safely, but safety is not what they find.
What? I go downstairs and find a knife. Pull my arm.
I'll help him. Get up. Help. Go.
Footsteps can be heard, sprinting towards them, but when they look, there is no one to be seen. They flee the scene trying to stay one step ahead of whoever is following them. Finally, they found the exit and caught sight of daylight. Fortunately, Uosaf and Jaden escape unharmed, but the encounter leaves a lasting mark. Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these horrifying clips, click to see more on the video on screen.